Oh my goodness. Sorry I was late. I was busy on hotels.com booking my hotel for Atlanta, booking flights for the SEC championship, obviously, of course. So I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of days here, planning and figuring out, how this is gonna play out. Piercing my nipples as we wait. I mean, Austin, you're telling me, bro, spit on me. You know what I'm saying? Boys and girls. I mean, do we need an intro? Fire me up, spit on me, turn me over, and just spank me, daddy. Okay? I'm jazzed up to be here, ladies and gentlemen. You can't tell. And listen, it's the late night, all right? Now, I know tomorrow when somebody may turn this on, kiddos might be in the living room. We might get a little saucy. Just giving you a forewarning here. I'll do my best. But it's past 10:30. We're flowing. We're vibing. And the Gators are to line up the next 3 national championships in a row. It's absolutely incredible here. We're firing on all cylinders. Billy doesn't give an absolute you know what, okay? I mean, we are back, okay? Not that we left, you know what I mean? But we may have taken a little bit of a detour. We may have taken an adventure, maybe done a little scenic tour, a little Route 66 route, a little cars route. Took a little just deviation to what was needed for the last decade. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button. Good evening, boys and girls, and cheers. Okay? Cheers to the boys down under. You feel me? Not the spanking. It's those kind. It's one of those nights, boys. It's one of those nights. It's not. Hey, it's not my fault that we're here. All right. This isn't. I didn't do this. This is DJ Lagway and the boys cooking it up. So if you're under a rock right now and don't know what just slapped you in the forehead and just kissed you, okay, I'm here to let you know what's going down. During the Western Conference Final, not that anybody's watching because Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. the next Michael Jordan, is just absolutely a choke fest. Let me down more than ever you could ever imagine. But Luka just out here hooping. Besides the point, Western Conference Final about to be a sweep, about to be a Luka and Celtics. NBA is boring. I can't watch it anymore, so we'll move on from that. The best thing about tonight's game was the commercial, okay? The greatest commercial we've seen in a decade, all right, mind you. In a decade, okay? We haven't had Super Bowl commercials used to be the shit. They used to have all the Doritos commercials that were just incredible, but what happened? The world got in the way. Sensitivity ruined everything. Nothing's good anymore. But until tonight, until today, the world stood on its axle and froze for a quick second, okay? You felt that chill that went across America or across the world for 30 seconds? Yeah, that was when the commercial played because the world stopped of what just happened. That's how big this was, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Not just the fact that DJ Lagway was in a Gatorade commercial, okay? That's huge by itself. It ended with prime MJ at the end, not old fat MJ. No. I'm talking 1989, 1992 MJ, right? That range. Before back to back, right? 96, 97, right? Before that MJ, okay? Just before the peak, when you know it's about to be real. That MJ. Sweating the orange Gatorade, because obviously, okay? That's the MJ that I'm talking about. Now, I can't show you the full video for copyright reasons, obviously, but what do? I clip it up. I dial it in for you. So you get it. Look, it's like 15 seconds. It shows DJ in his Wildcat uni. Then it clips to him running out, a little tapping a little logo. And then, of course, MJ, the GOAT, sweating orange Gatorade. What more could you ask for? It has sent Gatorade Twitter to another stratosphere, okay? We're past Pluto at this point. I know Pluto doesn't exist. Rest in peace to Pluto. We should bring it back. We'll start a petition. That's another time for another show for another day. We're past that, okay? I don't think there's enough spacesuits to go around for what's about to happen here, for what this is about to set off into the gate. I mean, I know it's May, and I know it's really early. But like I said, I was already on hotels.com. Get a deal while you can, okay? Lock it in. It's the hardest schedule. Shut up, okay? We're in a Gatorade commercial, boys and girls. If you don't think this, I wanted to say move the needle. This isn't even a needle anymore. We're talking about moving pillars. We're talking like Hercules style type of shit pillars that we're moving. You know what I'm saying? Not a needle. No. I'm talking full-blown grown man pillars that we're sliding across the universe right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that this does right here. This is huge. This is massive. Groundbreaking right here. Now, I don't know. Here's the logistics that I don't know. I was trying to find out beforehand. Obviously, it's the best day of the week next week, right? So we're going to have a show tomorrow. So we're going to have a show tomorrow, and we'll talk more about it. Obviously, Swolder will be on. He'll be drunk as a skunk on Jägermeister, so that'll be a great time. But we'll talk. Hopefully, maybe more details will come out because, look, we just happened on Thursday where the NCAA is getting back involved with it. So I spoke about the importance of Florida Victorious and what they're going to be doing because they're not going to be footing the bill anymore. The university will be. So this, in my opinion, some people are going to argue, here's what's going to happen. Let me prep you for what's about to happen. He was named Gatorade National Player of the Year. People are going to say that's why. And that could be, look, I'm not saying it's not a reason. It's definitely not a reason for influence. But who was negotiation? Who was part of this? You got to think Florida Victorious was a part of this. They're part of his agency. He has an agent. I understand that, but they signed him. They're part of these deals. This is going to be a big sign-off for Florida Victorious. The haters are going to say that it's not. I hear it now. The double slaw and the handy boys, I know what they like to do. They like to spin it. They probably won't even talk about it because they're punching air right now. I'm going to keep it real. The big three, the podcast, the guy that doesn't even know what he's doing, he just tweets out of his ass every single day. I usually like to come on and shit on podcasts, but that Twitter gets me, it's just ignorance, all right? You know what I'm talking about. He's like a Miami fan, but only talks about Florida because nobody cares about Miami. These guys are in a blender right now. They don't know what way to move, okay? All of the guys that were hating on Billy, talking about, they don't know how to treat the players. They don't know how to do all these things, right? Those things back and forth, losing it right now. They're in shambles at the moment, okay? Absolute shambles with what's happening here. Let me get to the chat because the chat's firing him out right now. Mr. Nobody says easy high tide. What am I easy about, bro? I saw you tweeting it. I saw the most haterator of the world, Mr. Nobody out there, okay? He's been sitting on his little high chair all year talking shit about Florida, and he's over there like, oh, this is such a great commercial. Shut up, bro. Don't try to hop on the bandwagon now, bro. Don't come on here now like, oh, yeah, Florida. No, don't even try. You can't celebrate this. You don't get to enjoy this moment. You can sit back and continue your haterade. That's fine. But don't come in here and try to have this moral high ground, okay? We've been riding this way, baby. All right? Same speed, baby. Same energy. I'm on all kinds of levels right now. You don't want to come in here. You better if you're gonna step up, bring your A game. Because I'm firing all cylinders. I'm not missing a swing right now. Okay? I'm not gonna miss right here. I'm batting 1,000. I'm going 10 for 10, maybe 9 for 10 because I might get a little cocky. But I'm not missing. Okay? Let me take a look at the super chats real fast. $2 from Famous says High Top Sports. It's in the game. That sounds kind of cool. Go Gators. Let's go, baby. And then T Paka, $10 says Go Gators. The chat's fired up. Mr. Nobody's punching air, which I love. You know what I mean? That fires me up. Okay? That puts me to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? In all kinds of weather. Yeah, look, Neil's got to be positive. He owes us at least 72 hours of positivity. I agree with that. He does. I love Neil and Chris. Great dudes. Phenomenal dudes. Neil has his moments. I gotta check him sometimes. I'm like, yo, Neil, this isn't the time, bro. You know, keep it in check. Travis says in Dallas, power is out, hard to find service. Glad to be able to pop in the chat though for a second. Wish me luck, fellas. 80-mile-an-hour winds. What the hell's going on in Dallas? What are we doing? Read the room, Travis. Prayers for you, Bubba. Prayers for you. Exactly, Adam. We're serving high-quality H2O around here, boys. You know what's funny? The fact that Muddy's not here, disgusting. Muddy has been in the chat since this thing was born, preaching for Florida players. Now, again, here's where the haters are going to come out. I promise you, this is what they're going to do. Look, you have to know your enemy. You got to keep them close. You got to know how they think. They're right now. They're going to play asleep. I know this because I'm smart. No need to know why I know this, but I know this. They're going to play the asleep card. But right now, they're in the lab. Miami and Knowles fans are texting each other. What are we going to do here? How do we handle this? How do we approach this? Right? How do we navigate through these waters? This is bad. This is atrocious. How does Cornrows Norvell sell this? You know what I mean? The Portal King. What do they got going on over there? Miami, I mean, I don't know what Miami's selling. Life Wallets in the shitter. I don't know what they've got going on, but that's besides the point. No Gator logo. That's how they're gonna play it. That's their angle. That's their angle. That there's no Gator this logo associated with it. Let them have it. Let them have it. These are one of those situations where you know that you won, and you just let them bicker. Just let them bicker. Yeah, that's when you take a step up. That's when you realize you're dealing with ignorance. You know what I mean? When somebody loses and they blatantly lost and they still think they have an argument, you got to just look at them like, wow. And you just feel sorry for them. You don't even respond. You just go back to the home and pray for them. That's all you can do. Just let them have it. Just let them. If they know what's best, they do the Derek Jeter, the little kid meme. You know what I'm talking about. They hit him with a little cat. Just take the yellow and move on. Just take the yellow and move on. That's it. That's all you got to do. Nothing more, nothing less. T Park, great show, brother. And thanks for putting the world on notice with the Gators and return to greatness. That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? We're dialed in. 10:30 at night, late night stream for the boys. This really brightens the mood, especially after the Acuna news. Hey, quick baseball talk. No need to fear, okay? The year we won the World Series, he also blew his ACL. Not saying I like for the guy to blow his ACL, but it worked out last time. I heard DJ U is Kirkland. Hey, I love the shot there, Blake, but Costco's kind of the shit. Let's think of a different brand. I love it though. Eugene, what's up? Hey, so take a look at this. You know Florida Twitter is on a burner right now. Tweet of the night. Hey, my hands are clean. What do we say? I'm just reporting the news. I didn't tweet this. Harlan Rashada watching the Western Conference Finals cut to commercial break. In shambles. Not to mention, I didn't want to talk about it too much on this show. Billy responds to the Rashada situation. Boys, I told you this man has been navigating. He has been navigating through these waters. I've been telling you, these last 3 months. You think the guy went 12-0 last year. You know what I'm saying? You think the guy's went 12-0, he's got 13 honeys lined up when he gets home. That's how he's acting right now, bro. They ask him about the Rashada, he goes, great question. Hits him with a little, when they hit him with one of these and a little shrug, he's wearing a hoodie too, by the way. Not saying he watches the show. Little shrug, buzz cut Billy in his just natural habitat. Rumor has it he's rocking the perfect gene. Rumor has it. Look, I believe it. As much confidence and swagger as he had, the size of his cojones in this interview, impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. He goes, I feel pretty good about how I handled the situation. Something along those lines. Basically, like, I ain't got shit to worry about. We'll see in Atlanta. That's what he said without saying it. Look, I'm reading in between the lines. Don't quote me. Okay? Don't quote me. I'm reading between the lines. Players arrested. Big Billy Balls in a lawsuit. 16-0, baby. I feel bad for the U. Damn, strap it up. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying, bro? We got players being arrested. We got lawsuits. We got Buzz Cut Billy just dialed up, rocking the perfect gene. And then a Gatorade commercial to bring it all in, to wrap it all up, to just put in a nice little cocoon, little burrito. Not a Chipotle-sized bowl. We know what they're doing. They're cutting you short here, okay? Right? Just a nice, full, homemade burrito. You put as much meat as you want on it. That's what we're delivering you right now. Here's what's going to happen. I'm already seeing the headlines from the haters. Off-season champions. Shut up. Enjoy your 13-1 season. You suck. You're a bum. Nobody cares about the ACC. It's why you're crying to get out of it. I love it here. I mean, just... Ooh, SEC commissioner response on Rashada's lawsuit. I'm not a fan of lawsuits, Sankey said. That's what I think. I think I agree with Sankey. You know what? You can always go and point to a moment of a downfall. right? Usually it's always retrospect. We look back and go, that was the moment. I think a lot of us Florida fans, we look back at the shoe throw and we go, that was a turning point for Florida football, right? And look, I'm not trying to bring it up, but look, I think it's important to reference those things when you're going to make the next claim that I'm going to make, okay? Turning point for Georgia football. Going after our sloppy seconds and Trevor Etienne in this lawsuit. It's just low. It's not needed. You know what I mean? You're the big bro. You're the big guy on campus, and you're picking on the little dude just because you can. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Georgia is now becoming the guy that graduated high school and is still trying to hit on high school girls. That's what Georgia is at this point. They were the shit in high school. You were him, right? But they didn't transition very well. They didn't leave high school. They're working at the local shop there in high school and hitting on sophomores and fired up about it. It's gonna bite them in the ass. That's all that I'm saying. Maybe not the best description, but you're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I mean? You're dialed in with what I'm saying here. You're getting what I'm getting, okay? And us, we may have been the nerdy 10th grader, late bloomer, glasses, a little bit of acne, but underneath all of that, was a fine ass stud. Just taking a minute to get there. But you know what makes that guy important? You know what makes him a fine ass stud? The adversity, right? The trials and tribulations they had to go through to get to that point. We had the glass, we had the acne. What the coming of age story here, boys. That's what we're doing here. I'm all over the place, but we're dialed in. Here's another quick thing while we're at it. Just a quick little off the rip here for you boys. For the ones that are here tuned in late, just dialed into the show. 184 strong on a random Tuesday night. We haven't gone live on a Tuesday in forever. Because you know why? Because I work on Tuesdays. I'm a late night guy on Tuesdays. But this was a special kind of night. And you guys are a special kind of group for being here on the special kind of night, which makes it even better. You're getting rare form right now. Rare form. Mr. Nobody ain't said shit since I put him on blast. Love that. Probably signed off. Probably called on his wife because he's just devastated right now. I digress. Take a look at this. You see this photo right here? Yeah, this grown-ass man standing next to me. Like, Sean, why are you showing me this grown-ass 28-year-old man? It's a grown-ass man. That's 18-year-old Aaron Childs. Yeah. Wait. The freshman linebacker, Shelton, that's committed to the Florida Gators that arrived on campus today? That linebacker? Yes, correct. That is correct. You are, yes, sir. That grown-ass man next to me, yes, is the freshman linebacker for the Florida Gators that just showed up on campus this weekend. Yes, that guy's got 85s on his fucking shoulders, boys. Do you see those boulders right there? Do you see the traps? They're holding up his entire body right now. Holding up his entire tank. Unbelievable. I mean, all in a day. All in 24 hours. You know what I mean? Just in a matter of, that's how quickly these things can change. Here's what I loved. The Sharks came out to play. The wannabes, the guys that thought that they knew what they were doing. You know, the guys that wanted to tag me when the lawsuit came out. The disgrace, the disgustingness of the Florida football. How they treat their players. Nowhere to be found anymore. Just in a matter of 72 hours. How quickly things can change. That's why you got to slow roll this thing, boys. Slow roll this thing. You know? Oh, Mr. Nobody. Yeah, that kid's yoked. Look, Mr. Nobody wants to be everybody's friend now. Yeah, Florida looks really good. Yeah, now Mr. Nobody wants to be everybody's buddy. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to be part of the cool kids. Can I sit with you guys? No. You haven't earned the seat yet, Mr. Nobody. You and Q Lee, y'all go hang out. All right? Probably a few more of you that can't think of. Oh, and LFGM. Haven't seen him. I know he's punching air. Mets suck. He's pissed off. All of you guys, you're banned from the table at the moment. Okay? I don't hear shit from you. All right? Oh, he looks, no. Stop it. Don't you guys think that I forget? I'm like an elephant. I don't fucking forget. You know why I don't forget? Because shit goes south. Y'all gonna make sure that I remember. So I'm gonna make sure you remember. That's why. Can we lock him in a cage and use him for the future? For linebacker genetics, I like that. He's ripped. You know what I'm saying, bro? Stud. Absolute stud. SBEX says, I got lucky and found this broadcast because I usually don't look for you until tomorrow, which is, we all know, is the best day of the week. Go Gators. You know what, SBEC? This is a learning moment for you. 2 things. Shout out to SBEC for being dialed in. Second thing, your notifications should be turned on, but I forgive you because you tuned in anyways. Third thing, you are 100% correct. It is the best day of the week tomorrow in less than 24 hours. Fourth thing, if you're not following us on Twitter to be ready for these random moments, shame on you. Fifth thing, just be ready. Look, never plan for anything. Anybody tells you like, oh, I gotta plan, I gotta be prepared, gotta do these things, I gotta make sure I'm ready. You gotta get rid of those people. They're slowing you down. Just be ready. Always be ready. Okay? Don't plan anything out. Don't try to forecast anything. Just be ready. The best advice I could ever give you. Be ready. Because you never know when I'm going to go live and just absolutely cinder. All right? That's why. That's why. My boy Sheldon cooking today. I'm dialed in. I told you. I'm batting. I try to be humble. I'm not saying I'm batting 1,000, but I'm feeling pretty good. Okay? We'll call it 9 for 10 just because you might slide one past me. You might throw a knuckler that I wasn't ready for, and I'd have to applaud you for that. And I would tell you a good pitch, and I would say doesn't count because we're not counting knuckleball pitches today, so I'd still go 9 for 9. So either way, I'm batting 1,000. I'm batting 1,000. David Wilson whiskey. We don't judge around here. We don't pick and choose what somebody's sipping on. Sixth thing. Super chat. Is there a super chat? Did I miss another one? My fault. My fault, Austin. My fault. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. I mean, I'm glad I went back for that one. $2 for Austin Taylor. Go Gators. I love it. That's my bad, bro. That's my bad. Shame on me. Sean says, dude looks like he was created in a lab. Meanwhile, Daniel Riviera is just looking for attention. Just starving for attention right now. I'm not even going to read it. This guy's over just swinging it air trying to grab attention. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Join the Discord. Do you have a podcast? Scott, is that a question for me? Scott might have just put me in a blender. Scott might have just thrown me a knuckleball. Do I have a podcast? First time? I mean, it's the podcast on Wednesday. Okay. Scott, yes, he usually just posts the Wednesday shows. Well, damn, Clint, don't just be selling me short like that, bro. Like, yeah, he usually just posts. Like, damn, Clint. Look, yeah, man. Like, hey, best day in the week, Wednesday. Make sure you tune in. Sometimes he posts his Monday shows. Like, we're supposed to be boys, Clint. You call in, bro. What about those shows? Damn. Clint, we're taking Clint out of the front office. He's not going to be our greeter anymore. Fuck. Where's High Top Sports Recruiting? Nowhere to be found. Golly. And I was just about to get the Love High Top tattoo from Mr. Nobody. Fuck that after this episode. You weren't. You ain't got the Billy Cajunas to do it. You weren't about to get it. And if you were, this episode should make you get it even more. This should be the reason you get I Love High Top tatted on you. Cheers, boys. We're going to Atlanta. Cheers, David. Let's go, baby. Scott 020, stop using my name. Well, Scott. When I call Scott 020, when I call you, I call Scott 020 with his point of view. To be fair. So if anybody else is just Scott, like, it's not the same. Like, you're Scott 020. You know what I'm saying? 00. Scott 00. Maybe we shorten it up because, we'll see here. Need to turn your volume up on the podcast too? All right, Clint. See, you could have bounced back, but you doubled down on your negativity. I don't know what you want me to do. This shit's turned all the way up. I'm peeking into the yellow here, Clint. Turn your speaker up. Well, Q's in here, boys. Well, this show just got ruined. Hold on. Let me take a sip before I read this comment. Sure, it's an absolute banger of a comment here. I'm gonna keep saying Billy Napier until he proves. Oh, I couldn't see his hand. He tweeted this. I'm gonna keep saying this until he proves me wrong. I'm staying on 352 Lake County Florida Business Show. Look, Q, I know where you stand, Q, and I respect the hell out of Q. Q called in one time, butt ass naked, wearing just a gator scarf. Like Q is forever good in my book. Like I'm cool if you have a negative point of view, but Q still tunes in weekly, and listens to us, and appreciates and gives his point of view. There's a mutual respect here. So Q, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you're gonna stand on your side until you feel that it's time to come over, and when that happens, it's gonna be like this groundbreaking moment. I can't wait for that day. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Callie over here taking a random shot. If it's whiskey, I'm guessing bottom shelf. Well, that was uncalled for. Buffalo Trace, okay? You that was not needed. That was not needed. Guys are all wrong. Buffalo Trace is my go-to if you guys want to send me a gift. Just saying. I do like Four Roses though. But Buffalo Trace, if you guys are feeling frisky. Watch Sean gonna say he hates me tomorrow. Why would you say that, Mudkin? You coming in fiery tomorrow? Well, look, guys. I mean, I wanted to come in and just just talk about this fun, exciting news of DJ Lagway. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't. So, obviously, tomorrow's show is going to be absolutely disgusting. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be mayhem. I can't wait to talk to Dave about it. I think he's trying to get somebody on to talk about recruiting because it's a big recruiting weekend coming up. Big stuff, talk about strength and conditioning. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Let's see here. Go ahead and get that coaching list. Trojan fight. Oh, Trojan just punching air. USC fan? I'm assuming. Look, Trojan fight. I can say this because I was standing behind Lincoln Riley. Your program is in an absolute dumpster fire. You're going to get absolutely slaughtered in the Big Ten. I think it's, I appreciate you supporting the show. You're wasting your time. You should be out on boots on the ground doing anything and everything you can to figure out how to fix that program out in California. It is atrocious. Wrong room, wrong time. Wrong room, wrong time. Get that Eagle Rare Herd is pretty good. Look, guys, this isn't a bourbon channel. Go check out my boy Ricky at Call Me Old Fashioned. I'm not here to talk about bourbon. When was the Billy interview released? Mitchell, the one that he talked about Jaden Rashada? Is that what you're talking about? I'm on 429, just left of Orlando. WWE next Sexy Red and Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. I don't know what any of that means, Q. Can we play the commercial one more time? I haven't seen it yet. Well, this is what I'm playing. It's just clips. I screenshotted like the majority of it so we don't get trouble. So this is what it is. You're going to say you hate Q Lee tomorrow, but then say you love him and respect him. Yeah, that's how it works. Q Lee pisses me off and fires me up, but I still love him and respect him. Like, two things can be true at once. That's how this shit works, Muckin. Q Lee knows how this works. I'm sure Q Lee listening to me gets fired up and said this guy's a moron, but guess what? He still tunes in every week. That's called relationship. It's called family. All right? That's how this shit works. I hate your ass. You're annoying the shit out of me. Still love you, though. That's just basic math. It's one-on-one. You know what I mean? There he is. Call me old fashioned. What did I tell you? This is where you go to get drunk. This is where you go talk about bourbon and the flavors and the styles and the ups and the bottom shelves and the middle shelves. I just drink what he tells me. Okay? That's what I do here. That's what I do. Yeah, good article by Nick D on off-season workouts, sick numbers. That's what we're going to be talking about, old Eugene. That's what we're going to be discussing. We got to, right? Look, I'm big on strength and conditioning. I get a little bit of flack from some guys like, why are we talking? I've said it time and time again. I've gotten backup from from players, former players. Like, yeah, this is when the season's won. It's right now. So I'm doubling down. You know what I'm saying? I'm doubling down on those kind of things. Yeah, he only hates me and LG and Mr. Nobody. That's 100% fact. Those two bumps. Yeah, those guys are, those guys ride the pine more than anybody I've ever seen in my entire life. You know? I'll add it to the podcast list. He doesn't have a podcast, Clint. That's a good thought there. Call me old fashioned. He doesn't have a podcast, Clint. I'm sure his volume's good enough though for you, Clint. But yeah, he's not like on a podcast level yet. He's on YouTube though. So if that's part of your podcast list, I don't know where you're listening, but we'll see. We're back. That's all I was saying. Well, boys, I think it's time for bed. You know tomorrow's gonna be a banger. Point of order: Friday night bourbon high top show should be a thing. Maybe we could do a crossover show. Call me old fashioned. It's a thought. We could spitball it. During the season, that's gonna be tough, man. But I mean, look, for the people, Everyone's catching strays tonight. No one said. I told you, Scott 020. Listen, I came in guns loaded, and I let everybody know that we're firing. So if you're pointing, I'm shooting. The warning was set at the beginning of the show. That's not my fault. Can someone link the Billy response to the Rashada? Mitchell, how are you? Just Google it. Twitter. Come on, Bubba. It'll be on tomorrow's show. Just tune in tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow. Okay? I'll play it tomorrow. Shelton, you going to join us workout along with Swolderquist? No. Not even a chance. Not even a chance. Ooh, we need a poker stream? It's been a minute. Scott 020. Maybe we do some summertime vibes. Maybe June's the month. I'm out for a week, but maybe we get back. Maybe June, July, we rock a couple Friday night streams. We'll mix it with bourbon and poker. I mean, that's a combo that is just set for success. You know what I mean? Call-in show for Bourbon High Top. Look, I'm not the bourbon channel. It's Call Me Old Fashioned. If you want to call it like the High Top Drunk show, call-in, you know what I mean? Then fine. Don't pull me. We got High Top Lawyer. Bourbon. I can't do that. My liver couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't handle it. Chat's fired up today. Patrick said Shelton ain't missing tonight. Dial it in, boys. Dial it in. I'm firing all cylinders. I said it before the show. When I'm in one of these kind of vibes, I know it. This is maturing. You realize it. You kind of start to realize when you hit that. Before, and I was like, bro, young man, I would just fire. I'd be firing for no reason. You know what I mean? Causing rifts. I've learned to navigate it better. But that doesn't mean if you fire, that's the warning though. Because if you fire, all is fair play. All things are fair. And at that point, I can't be held responsible for the things that are said. That's how I look at it. Have you heard from the FSU guy that was on here for a while? Talking about Holly, Clint? I miss the call-in shows. I'm fired up for those. Season's getting closer day by day. I do miss the call-in shows. I think closer to the season, I'll ramp up call-in shows like on Thursday or Friday nights. We did that last year. They were very successful. Talk about a few things. Kind of get back into the groove of things, for sure. We'll see. We will see. We better have Gatorade and a DJ cutout in the camera view for tomorrow's show. Damn, Patrick put a lot of pressure on me, bro. It's not many hours away. Clint, was that a joke? He has not been on here, no. All right, boys. I think that was a good pop-up show. What do you think? Told the wife, I go, look, I gotta go live. I'm buzzing. Toes are buzzing. The vibe, tonight felt like on Twitter, one of those nights where, coming off a big win. It was not the same, but close to it. Where you're just like walking around the house like, let's go. I'm ready to fight somebody. You know what I mean? Is Steven Harris on tomorrow? No, I don't know. I can ask him. I think we're trying to get some recruiting insight tomorrow for tomorrow's show. The following week will be Will, Miles, and those guys talking about his magazine, which I'm excited for. So that'll be good time stuff. And then the following week I'll be gone. Haven't figured that out just yet, but we'll see. Buzz Shuttle's my fave. He's a special breed, Callie. Special breed. Callie, I want to get a drink. So Callie, real quick, personal 101. This is just for Callie, so nobody else listen. Cover your ears. I know you vlog, Callie. You got to check out the vlogs, Callie. Personal ones, bangers. I would love to get together to make like a family vlog. Just get drunk with Callie. All right, back to the show. Call Me With Fashion says, I'm delayed, but you can come drink when you're ready. I think he might be live currently. Is he? Wait, is he live right now? Hold on. No, he's not live. That'd have been funny if he was. That'd have been a good time. Gators win a 9 this year's book it. Thanks for the bonus episode, Sheldon. I really appreciate all you and the guys do. No problem, S-Beck. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Obese is not a bot. No, I'm all about it. I will hit you up hit you up next Florida trip. Hell yeah, Callie. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Posted a banger vlog yesterday, Callie. Would have been Callie approved. Would have been Mohawk approved. All right. You know what we should probably do is a call-in show mixed with bourbon, mixed with poker. That might be too much. But it'll be a good time. Could be too much, but it'll be a good time. Hell of a show. Appreciate you hopping in on this random Tuesday. Again, Tuesday was a call from left field, but when Billy strikes, we get up. Will Miles is a buzz killer, but he knows what he's talking about. No. Will and Nick, they come on the show. It is a great combo because they're full of knowledge. I you know how I am. I send my shots. I jab them up, loosen them up a little bit. It's a great time. They've been on before. Love them to death. Extremely knowledgeable. He's definitely a little bit more of a half glass full perspective, which is good. I love those mindsets because obviously I'm over here. My glass is full all the time. So I love it. All right, boys. Shelton Gatekeeping Vlogs. This is my personal channel, Mudkeep, not like Florida vlogs. We did that one, which people like, which was cool. I have my own personal channel where I do my own vlogs that I've been doing for 6 years. So, all right, boys. I love you. Smash the like button. Eugene's is a great show. Thanks for the bonus. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in, dropping comments, showing the love. I love it, boys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I just reported this video for verbal abuse, so it more than likely won't be up for long. Fuck you, Mr. Nobody. You're a bitch. And y'all be good, though. I love you. Appreciate you tuning in, subscribing, liking, doing all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be back, baby.